What's up, Lifestyle Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared, y'all. So there's a lot of shit that's going on with Stellantis, and there's gonna be two videos that I'm gonna be doing based upon what's going on with Stellantis. And apparently, they got sued by their shareholders. Oh my Jesus! Yeah, let's check out what TK got to say about this.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And that didn't take long. It seems that Stellantis is now being investigated for fraud by their shareholders. Damn. So here we go, guys. It looks like Carlos Stellantis' mouth has finally got him in trouble. This is on Business Wire and a bunch of other places. It's just now breaking. But Stellantis investors have opportunity to join Stellantis' NV fraud investigation with the Shaw law firm. Multiple law firms are looking at this now.
You know what's crazy is this. You've got to be a special type of stupid to not listen to your shareholders and your customers when they're telling you not to do something. Not only did Stellantis not listen to what their shareholders were telling them, they didn't even listen to their customers. And now it's coming back to bite them in the ass. And oh my Lord, it's come back to bite them in the ass so bad to the point where they're having to sell Dodge and Chrysler. Now, I don't know how the hell they go sell Dodge and Chrysler without having to sell Ram and Jeep. Because anybody that knows Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Chrysler, all four of those are Mopars. Mopar, American made. Nobody, if it ain't Mopar, it's no car, basically. And you're telling me that you're going to be selling Dodge and Chrysler, but keeping Ram? First of all, let me just say this like this. And I'm going to be honest. Don't nobody want that punk ass inline 6 Hurricane engine. Nobody wants it, really. If anything, everybody want a big burly American V8 that drinks gas and sounds like gods of war hammering steel into battle armor. That's what we want. Big burly American V8s, big ass tires, stupid ass amount of horsepower. That's what we want. That's what we like. Unlike you small Frenchmen and Europeans, we all know y'all like them little small ass economy cars. We all know that. We all know you like being cooped up in a damn Fiat 500 or a damn Peugeot. But I'm sorry. The shit that work over there don't work over here. Our roads are very, very big. Y'all roads are very, very teeny. So keep that small shit over there and bring the big burly American shit back over here. Oh yeah. GM, I'm coming for your ass next because y'all fucked us over with that damn CT6. I got something for y'all ass. But let's get it.
So, a national shareholders' rights litigation firm announces that it is investigating claims on behalf of investors of Stellantis for violation of security laws. Do you want to know why all the lawyers are jumping on now? Stellantis literally did this to themselves. They filed that lawsuit in North Carolina, going after that dealership group, and exposed some key things in their complaint that would want all of these shareholders to basically sue. And what we see here is the investigation focuses on whether the company issued false or misleading statements and or failed to disclose information that was pertinent to investors. You mean like that you're going to completely discontinue the V8 altogether, or that, you know, the Charger wasn't really ready for prime time, or that you knew about the issues with the Wagoneer, but you keep pushing them out anyway.
You know, when it comes to stuff like that, I find it very disheartening for a company to literally continue selling a vehicle that has known issues. Now, that's one thing that I can compliment Toyota on, and that's them getting ahead of the curve when it came down to these inline six engines. They said that they were trying to fix it and trying to manage it, and they let the public know for the most part. But the problem is the dealerships, they didn't particularly do the same, and by informing their customers of the problem with their trucks and the engines in the let's see, the engines in the Toyota Tundra and the LX 600 and so forth. The dealerships failed on that. Toyota already knew about the internal problem. So much so that customers had to find out about the engine issue because the dealerships failed to notify the customer, and the customer had to find out through a news article. But that's another story for another day. But the fact of the matter is that Stellantis continued to produce vehicles that were faulty from the factory, including, but not limited to, the Ram 1500 with the 3-liter Hurricane engine. Yeah, y'all thought y'all was going to get away with that scot-free about us not knowing about that car, about the problems that come along with that engine. Yeah, y'all failed to let us know that shit. Y'all had a Hemi, but y'all traded it for that bullshit ass inline six. Okay.
Or the focus group information that you have that shows nobody wanted the Hornet, yet you pushed it out.
For those of you who don't know what the damn Dodge Hornet is, let me bring... Oh my God, I got to get one of those. I might get me a ZR1 one of these days. Wait until I get me a damn house. I'm going to get me a ZR1. Dodge.com. Let's go to see what this raggedy ass... Ain't nobody buying that bullshit. That's the Hornet. This little fugly ass car right here is the Dodge Hornet. You see how they lied to you? Dodge, America's best overall brand for new vehicle quality in 2023. Wow, that's went downhill fast. Now you've got shitty cars. And then on top of that, this doesn't even look like a Dodge. This doesn't even look like a fucking Dodge. This looks like a shit like some shit that was thrown together on a fucking napkin, told to produce, and like, look at this. Who wants this? That looks just nasty. It looks like a rebadged Jeep Cherokee. Ain't nobody buying this shit, man. Look at this. So, hold up. So the more you pay, only thing that changes is the wheels. So you paying more for the same car with the same shit, just different problems. Yeah. That's something I want.
So it's fine. It says false and misleading statements, fail to disclose information pertinent to investors. Stellantis has announced its financial results for the first half of 2024 on July 25th. The company reported earnings below forecasts, blaming weak margins and high inventory for the shortfall. The company's CFO admitted it needed decisive actions to address operational challenges in North America. Based on this news, shares of Stellantis fell sharply, and as of today, as of right now, the stock is in the $15 range. It has consistently dropped since the market opened this morning. And what is today? It's Tuesday, right? I'm sorry, it's Friday. I don't even know what day it is. So it's Friday, August 2nd. And I don't know if they're going to finish above with this news breaking and all of these law firms jumping on to sue in class action status. I don't know if they're going to stay above 15 bucks. So check this out. It says, if you're a shareholder who suffered a loss, click here to participate. Now this is a different one, and I'm going to pop another one for you guys to see it right here. So why is this important news? When the market, and as these news sites, now you haven't seen it on Mopar Insiders or anywhere else yet. I'm sure once I get done doing this video, you'll start seeing The Drive and other people posting about Stellantis about to get sued by their shareholders. Because Carlos Tavares, as CEO, and the board of directors at Stellantis have a fiduciary responsibility to their investors. This is plain and simple. This isn't a difficult thing. But what Stellantis doesn't get through their thick-ass skull is they're in this market. They're the market that made them the most money selling. Yes, I understand that the platform is 15 years old. No crap. I get it. But selling Challengers and Chargers with V8s, Ram 1500s with V8s in them. That's what's sold.
You know, I got a question. And this is to Stellantis and their bullshit marketing team. This is matter of fact, this is to their upper management. This is an honest question to their management. If Ford is producing the F-150 with the 5.0 Coyote, a Raptor R with a 5.2 liter Predator engine with 760 horsepower, and still is selling a lot of those vehicles at the price that they're at, and that's almost around $80 to $90 to almost $100,000. And people are buying those trucks, although they're overpaying for them. Why did you decide to come out with a Ram RHO instead of the TRX with the 6.2 with the 6.2 Hellcat engine in it. Why did you come out with a truck with the inline 6 that's known to have failures? See, you know people want the Hellcats. You know people want, as stupid as it is, as much as y'all was charging for them, y'all was charging $100,000 for a damn super stock, which I want. Y'all was charging over $100,000, almost $120,000 for a super stock at dealerships. You was charging that amount of money, and you had people coming in like idiots and buying them. And you was making millions of dollars selling those. You sold 10 of those cars, you will make $1 million. 10 cars, $1 million. But you haven't, but you're not selling, you can't even get any interest with these new Chargers that you come out with because they're not powered by the inline, the V8s. People like V8. I'm sorry to tell you that. I don't know who told you that. Your mama probably told you that people want little small ass French-made cars. We don't. You have people literally salivating at their salivating out of their mouths to get a V8 that sounds heavenly. And the Hemis sound very good. Push rod, analog technology, push rod or a single crankshaft push rod design, just like the GM LT and LS engines. People love those engines, although GM's going to be the one that's going to be the cheapest to build, and the Coyote's going to be the one that's going to be it's going to be the second to cheapest, and then the Hemi's going to be the most expensive. But still, people want V8s. I don't know who told y'all that y'all couldn't have produced a more fuel efficient V8, but Ford's still doing it and GM's doing it. You went the cheap route to try to shit your way into making 500 horsepower. Meanwhile, you're using shit parts, cheap labor, people that don't know how to program a damn ice machine. And yet, you got these people programming vehicles, building vehicles, designing parts for vehicles, and yet these vehicles are failing before they even leave the factory. People want V8s. People want power. And nobody's going to want a twin turbocharged inline 6 to tow with. A lot of people tow with these trucks. All I'm going to say is this. If you have a V8 powered Mopar that's Charger, Challenger, Ram 1500, Ram 2500, 3500, Wagoneer with the inline with the V8, those vehicles might go up in price because of what is going on right now. And that's if Ram doesn't come out with another V8. And although the V8s ain't going nowhere because they just announced 2025 year model for the damn Rubicon 392. So that's kind of ironic.
Not this BS that they're trying to sell now. Every Mecum auction I go to around the country, you know, it's almost like Barrett Jackson. It's kind of like a different company that does Barrett Jackson-esque stuff where they auction off exotics and Demon 170s and all kinds of crap. And they always have the Hornets outside, and nobody wants to test drive those. They suck. You know, outside of the fantastical soccer mom that says they love our car until it breaks. And now I see the comments on Facebook where they're like, yeah, we got it, we love it. They get like 3,000 miles in, it breaks. This car sucks. I want them to buy it back. Nobody wants the Hornet. And what do you see going on? And this is the other reason too. Even on social media, you see Dodge official posting this stuff. Like today, Why are you posting the Dodge Challenger? For what? This is like you posting your ex-girl. Like, this would be like a dude posting his ex-girl when there's another dude that's literally balls deep in that chick. Why would you do that? That's so sad. I mean, if you want to make these again, make them. I'm sure the people would love it. And that's the other issue, because Carlos Tavares is saying random stuff, right? He made the claim, or said publicly, that Maserati could get sold, right? Only to have to backtrack once Exor went, no, you can't do that. You're not selling it. If you're going to get rid of it, you're giving it to us and we're putting it in Ferrari. To them saying, oh, we don't care how much it lost. We're not getting rid of the brand.
You know, with Maserati having the reputation that it has, I'm still surprised they're still around. Like, it's an infinite money bag. Like, think about it. Who in their right mind is buying a Maserati? Hold on, let's see something here. Shit, I forgot. Now Michael's fucked up. Let's see. It was Maserati. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ferrari owned a controlling interest in Maserati from 1997 to 2005. During this time, Ferrari and Maserati worked together to build new factories, engines, and models, which helped Maserati enter the U.S. market and revitalize the brand. In 2005, Maserati split from Ferrari and partnered with Alfa Romeo, and Ferrari eventually gave up control of Maserati to Fiat. Today, Maserati is owned by Stellantis, which was created in 2021 when FCA and Peugeot SA merged. So yes, they was not owned by Ferrari, but they had a controlling interest in the company. Hence why Maserati had one of the most epic supercars that was based off of the Ferrari Enzo. And I believe that's the MC12. Hold up, wait a minute. Before it. Shit, I'll let it on the fucking Murcielago one of these days. Okay, Maserati. Maserati MC12 or MC20, or is it MC12? I think it's the 12. Yep. The MC12. If that shape doesn't look familiar, it's on the chassis of the Ferrari Enzo. So just so you know, this car right here was based upon the Ferrari Enzo's chassis. Hence why they share the same chassis and specs. Look at the front of it. It kind of looks like a Ferrari Enzo with a body kit.
Or we're going to have to revive some of the cars that we discontinued. Some of the nameplates and some of the stuff that we discontinued, you know, as we get through, and you know, like basically saying, we'll bring back the V8, we'll bring back a Charger and a Challenger with a V8 in it, and then back. Like, you can't say crazy stuff publicly to try to inflate your stock price, because you have totally effed up and destroyed the company. And in doing so, and in destroying the company, you've caused the stock to do this. Now, I don't even know if it's savable at this point, because I can tell you what these law firms are going to do. They're going to pile on, and it's going to make investors extremely shaky. There's going to be a massive sell-off, and the stock is going to continue to crash. We saw this happen with Carvana. Now, Carvana has somewhat rebounded, after a few years, right? But I don't know if Stellantis is going to be able to rebound from this one. Between you suing a dealer in North Carolina to try to save $180 million because you're a penny pinching idiot. Now, guess what? The $180 million is the least of your worries. When AutoNation tells the CEO of Stellantis on the phone, we will end our franchise agreement, or Lithia says we will end our franchise agreement, that would bankrupt the company. They'd have to buy back all that inventory. Done. And I think that's why they're suing, to try to block that issue in North Carolina. But they're not going to be able to block this one. These lawsuits that are going to be filed against Stellantis are done by multiple law firms. Multiple. Like, this was a different law firm, and I got another one that I posted on the screen, right? They're all coming for false statements, misleading statements that Stellantis made, i.e. Carlos Tavares made publicly, trying to prop up and push up the stock price. That's illegal, buddy. Can't do that. And now, the chickens have come home to roost. It's a sad day because, you know, I know what's going to happen here. BYD is going to end up getting Dodge and Chrysler. Hell, they might even get Ram. And Stellantis will hold on to Jeep because that's the, you know, scumbags that they are. It's just a sad day, man. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. Do you think, and I've already found 2 of these law firms that have posted these shareholder lawsuits. Do you think that they're going to pile on now? And do you think the stock will stay above 15 bucks? Because I think they are going to pile on. And I think articles are going to be written today after this video goes up. And I think, God, I hate to even say this, I think before the end of this year, we could see Stellantis having to sell like maybe half of their brands to stave off a bankruptcy. Crazy.
All right, so you guys heard what TK had to say. You know, there's something that I said back then when I actually was interested in buying a Mopar. I was interested in buying a 2019 Ram 1500 when they first changed over to the new body style. I was interested in those vehicles. Then they announced in 2021 that they was going to be merging with Stellantis. Now, at the time, I had my reserves about the whole merger because of it was a French company, and I already had figured that a lot of French men did not like Stellantis or didn't like Mopars or American vehicles. So I kind of already knew the writing was on the wall at the time. But I never thought it would have came this fast or the way that this is going right now. And what's scary is these vehicles made them a lot of money, and they decided to go against the grain and bullshit. They bullshitted around. And the crazy part is, after making millions of dollars, you had Tim Kuniskis on your team, and he's the father of the Hellcats. But the thing is, now you're looking at it, and you're looking at a company that once made great cars on a steep decline. You have all of these different cars out here that you could have still been making money on. You could have revitalized the design. You could have came up with a better design other than what they got for the Ram 1500s, the new 2025s. That looks like dog shit, if you want me to be honest. And this new Charger that they got coming out, that definitely looks like shit. So you got these shitty looking cars, and then you got the raggedy ass Hornet. Who's gonna buy these vehicles? Because from what I'm seeing more Hornets on the lot than I am on the road. I've yet to see a Hornet driving around this bitch. I seen one new 2025 Ram 1500, but after that, I haven't seen any other new vehicles like that. And it kind of makes me a little bit worried about what they're designing the new 2025 Ram 2500 and 3500s. I'm kind of worried to see what those look like. Because if they look like the 1500, sales for the diesels and the heavy duty pickup trucks is going to fall off the wayside too. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm in the wrong on this one. But like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. If you guys want to subscribe to the Patreon, please go over there. I'm going to be posting more content over there. And I'm going to most likely be posting more of my Kendra G content over there, just for the fact of the matter is I put a lot of effort into those. But if you guys want to support the podcast, also, again, please cash at me at $Skyrocket04, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.